Come now, my dear. I've prepared tea for us. We don't want it to get cold now, do we? Oh, what is this? You flinched. Did I grasp your wrist too tightly? Are you certain? I don't wish to cause you harm, my dear. Very well, if you are sure. My dear, are you certain you're not hurt? I only ask because I can smell your blood. Normally this only happens when you have accidentally cut yourself or scraped yourself. Are you quite certain you have not been harmed in any way? My dear, why do you refuse to look at me? Mad? You mistake me for some kind of monster. If you have been harmed, I won't be mad at you. Only the person who harmed you. I could never be mad at you for getting hurt. I beg your pardon, my dear. What if you were the one who hurt yourself? Was it by accident or was it intentional? Ah, I see. I wish to rescind my statement. I am not mad at you, my dear. Not in the least. I'll understand if you say no, but I can still smell your blood. The scent grows stronger with each passing second. I fear that you are bleeding profusely. Could you show me where you are hurt, so I may tend to your wounds? I won't judge. I promise you this, dear. I merely wish to make sure you don't bleed out right here. Very good, my dear. You are very brave. Goodness. I'm surprised you're still able to walk after losing this much blood. No, no, I promise. I'm not mad. The cuts seem fairly shallow. Very good. It seems that no major veins or arteries were cut. Another good sign. It is simply the amount of cuts that is the issue. My dear, why on earth are you apologizing? Oh, no, no. It's no inconvenience at all. I assure you of this. Do you doubt me, my dear? I am a demon. I would never lie about not being mad. We tend to enjoy frightening humans, and being angry with them is the best way to do so. I assure you, I am not mad about this. This isn't something to be mad about. Of course, I am upset that you feel the need to do this to yourself. But I'm not mad at you for feeling that way. It's not your fault that you have these thoughts that make you do these things. There's no one to blame for this, no one at all, least of all you. Oh, my apologies, dear. Did I tie the bandages too tightly? Allow me to loosen them then. Is that better? Very good. I noticed that your new cuts were surrounded by scars. I presume you have done this before. However, you do not need to confirm or deny this if you are uncomfortable with it. Oh? I see. I understand that you have a habit of apologizing when it is not necessary. But please, do try to stop apologizing for this. It's not your fault at all. Now then, shall we go to tea? My dear, you haven't told me about this before, presumably because you don't want to talk about it. If you wish to speak of it now, let us do so over tea. Of course, I won't judge you or demand that you stop or begin distrusting you. I could never do such a thing. Really. After all, if I acted in such a manner, what kind of partner would I be for you? Allow me to get your chair, dear. Do settle in and make yourself comfortable. Very good. Sugar in your tea, as usual? I thought so. Here you are. Now, I presume based on your scars and the cuts today that you typically resort to cutting when you feel the need to harm yourself? And have you ever tried alternative methods? I understand that this is something you can't just stop. First, you need to get the proper treatment for the thoughts, and even then that can be risky and might not work. So I won't suggest that you quit cold turkey. For now, let us focus on making this safer for you. What is it that you seek to gain from doing this? Are you trying to harm yourself, or do you just like seeing the blood? It's the pain that does it. Very well then. Allow me to offer a potential solution. Do you see this? It's a rubber band. You can wear it around your wrist, tuck it under your sleeve so no one will notice. If you ever feel the need to harm yourself or cause yourself pain again, before you resort to cutting, try snapping the rubber band against your wrist. I don't like the thought of you being in pain. That much is clear. But I'd rather you be safe right now than risking killing yourself by doing this. Of course, you may try it now. Will that work for the time being? Very good. Now, I'm not going to ask you to stop harming yourself. There is a lot we must discuss before that comes. For the remainder of the evening, why don't we try to work out what makes you think you need to harm yourself? Does that sound all right, my dear? Of course, of course. If at any point you become uncomfortable with the discussion, we may cease. I want to help you as much as I can. But in doing so, I do not wish to make you uncomfortable or feel poorly about yourself. I want you to feel safe with me, always. If you resort to cutting again, just like today, I won't be mad. However, before that happens, we should discuss safety measures so that if I am unavailable, you can treat your wounds accordingly. This is going to be a difficult process for you. The road to recovery will be long and tedious, and there will be times when you relapse. That is inevitable. Yes, I understand that people often feel bad about themselves for falling short. But it's only human nature, especially when breaking a habit such as this. In the meantime, you have a safer option for doing this. And right now, that's something to be thankful for. The last thing I want is for you to die. Second to that, I don't want you to be in pain. But as time goes on, we will work on eliminating the thoughts that make you do this. Look at me, my dear. Do you know why I want you to stay alive? Why I want to keep you from feeling pain? It's because I love you. You mean the world to me. You are the reason I get out of bed each morning. You bring me so much joy, so much excitement. You make me feel loved. Few demons ever feel that way. Because of this, as well as several other appealing qualities of yours, I believe that you deserve only the best in life, that you deserve to live life free of sadness, anger, grief, or physical pain. And it is saddening to know that that won't be an option for you for a while. But I have hope. I have hope that you and I can work together to give you the life that you deserve. And you might not think that you deserve such a life. But trust me, you do. How can I be sure? My dear, I'm a demon. I have seen the lowest points of human nature. I know exactly what horrors humans are capable of creating. You are by far one of the kindest and purest humans I have ever met. Hence, I believe you are deserving of happiness and love. Trust me, my dear. You deserve to walk the path of light. You deserve to travel the road to happiness. Even if it takes 100 years, you'll get closer each day, one step at a time.